what is going on with these major teams in the state of Florida? They've gotten off to rough starts, a couple of them with new coaches.
I think the expectations were high. You know, when you look at Willie Taggart up in Florida State, you say, okay, he's going to bring that offense that's going to feature DeAndre Francois and Cam Akers, but they've had the same problem this season thus far that they've had the last 3 years, which is the offensive line. If your offensive line can't protect your quarterback, we're not going to see DeAndre Francois at his best, and then you can't get Cam Akers going. And in Miami, on our first show, I told you, I said, listen, if Miami loses this game against LSU, people are really doubt that team because that means they lost 4 in a row. And I think now people are starting to doubt the Canes until they play another formidable opponent and show that they're better than people think that they are.
So we're punting on the Canes already.
I'm not putting on the Canes. I'm not putting on anybody. It's too early. It's very, very early. I'm not putting on anybody.
Yeah, I think out of this list, Florida and Florida State, I'm most concerned with. I mean, Florida State, same old song and dance. Florida last week was as shocking as it gets, just because you assume Dan Mullen comes in, quarterback play picks up, and you don't give it to the running, or you give it to the running backs and let them run the football, not throw the football all over the field. So I would say Miami, I have more calls for, and I'm like, I'll wait and see. But the other two, I'm kind of shocked, and I think it's going to be one of those years that they're going to want to forget.
I think with Miami, that's conventional wisdom. You have to wait. I mean, it wasn't a great start against LSU, but they have a lot of veterans on this team. There's a lot of speed. The quarterback is the mystery. If he's going to play well, they're going to win a lot of games. If he's not, they're going to struggle. I think with Florida State and Florida, something to remember, they're both first-year head coaches. And when you get off to a great start, remember, there's winter conditioning, there's spring football. You're bringing in new philosophy. You're trying to get the older players to buy in. And when you have a Jimbo Fisher start, it's really easy to say, man, coach is tough, but you know what? It's working. Florida State and Florida. So it's not just, are we buying in or not? It's, what are they going to do if this continues? Because the older players are going to punt. They're going to start thinking about the NFL. They're going to not buy into trying to win games. So you're not just trying to win. You're trying to win over your team to buy into this new approach or direction that you're trying to go.
And it's hard.
That's hard.
And it's hard, I think, for new coaches. Do you play for the future or do you play for now? Because a lot of these guys want to get their guys in here and start implementing. I want to work guys that are going to be here the next couple years, and it's a tug of war back and forth of future versus now. And they still got to try to
figure out what they have on their roster. They don't know these guys.
You see this note on the screen about Florida State and Syracuse, and Florida State struggling conference play against the spread. FPI actually has Syracuse as a favorite today, and it leads me to this. Give me a quick pick on USF and Illinois, who went both undefeated. And could USF be the best team in the state, them or UCF?
So far, I'm going to go with the Big Ten. I go Illinois. I'm going
I'm going USF. They're scoring a ton of points, and it's great to see Lovie Smith off to a 2-0 start, but I think USF's going to beat them.
Completely agree.
Too many athletes.
I don't trust Illinois to score very much.
No.
I just don't trust them in big game, USF.